So I want to shift to the comedy a little bit. But I don't think we didn't talk about the NJP part, did we?
No.
May we talk about it, please?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So you said battalion level NJP.
100%.
Can you lay out the groundwork like a beautiful novella? What exactly happened? The who, what, when, where?
Oh man. So my NJP came right after my arrest. So okay. So I got arrested.
Okay. So there's more to it. All right.
So I'll tell you about the arrest, and then I'll lead into the NJP.
Okay, it's like The Hobbit before they start getting into like the Lord of the Rings part of it, which I'm starting to get into Lord of the Rings, by the way. I'm trying to.
I want to, but I can't.
Just too much?
It's too much, dude. Like, it's just way too much for me.
No, I get you. It's like 3-hour movies, and there's like, what, 12 of them? Or
Yes. So when I was a Lance Corporal, they sent us on this, like, back in the day when you remember when they used to send you to like trip, like places for like training and stuff, like they used to outsource the training almost. Like, well, for as maintainers, they would send us to courses to get certified on gear to fix it and understand it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm in California. There's a Calmar course. All right. Calmar is like, you ever seen those ISO containers on like oceans, bays and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's essentially what a Calmar is. Like, it's going to pick up those ISO containers and everything.
Oh, it's a thing that picks up.
Yes.
All right.
So I go to that. It's in Texas. It's right outside of San Antonio. So I go. I'm like, now, mind you, there was a sergeant. She said, do not send Thigpen by himself. And they were like, no, he'll be good. She's like, do not send him. Because she knew that I was a liberal risk. She knew that.
Yeah.
But I had already turned myself around. I was making strides in the right direction.
Yes.
So they gave me a chance. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. All right. Everybody. Terrible idea. They sent me there. So we go down there. This is Guadalupe River. And as we're going down the river, you feel me? My flip-flops, I had flip-flops on, and we were in this little, like you know, floaties and shit like that, you know, like the Salt River up there.
Yeah.
So we're going down it, flip-flops come off. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, all right, well, I ain't gonna never see those again. And Lord and behold, I see one of them again.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, well, this must be destiny. So I put one back on. As we continue to keep floating again, I look, I'm like, oh my God, there goes my other flip-flop.
Let's go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's on the ledge. And I'm like, all right, bet. I just need to get to the ledge then. All right, so I get out, I swim over to the ledge. You feel me?
Yeah.
I did not know that the water is public property. The sides are not. That's private property. So essentially, I'm standing in somebody's backyard right now.
Yeah.
And I swim over there. Cop comes out of nowhere. I don't even know where the cop comes from. But the cop comes out of nowhere, and he's like, what are you doing over here? And I'm like, I'm just grabbing my flip-flops.
This is a sting operation. He baited you.
I feel like he laid it out there to see like if I was going to do it. And he's like, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm grabbing my flip-flop. He was like, okay, so what are you doing here? I was like, just like what I just said, I'm grabbing my flip-flop. And he's like, well, why are you here? I was like, well, are you asking me why am I here on the river, or are you asking me why I'm here in Texas? He was like, well, why are you here in Texas? I was like, I'm here on a course. He's like, what kind of course? And I'm like, a Calmar course. And then he looks at me like, he doesn't know what a Calmar. I'm like, bro, it's a machine that picks up ISO. I was like, bro, let's just skip the bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to grab this flip-flop. I'm about to leave. He's like, what's your name? I was like, my name's Demetrius. He's like, don't tell me the flip-flop's name. Tell me your name. I was like, well, the flip-flop's name.
Now he's starting to confuse me. If I'm
yes, like I'm getting confused, and I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah.
And he's like, don't tell me the flip-flop's name, because I looked down at the flip-flop, and he's like, don't tell me the flip-flop's name. I was like, well, the flip-flop's name is Adidas. My name is Demetrius. He said, the next step what he said next is how I got arrested. He was like, based off of your attitude is going to determine whether or not you're going to leave in handcuffs. I was like, man, you might as well go ahead and do what you got to do. He was like, I didn't know that he was going to do what he had to do.
Yeah.
And he arrested me right there on the spot. Yeah. So I ended up going to San Antonio, New Braunfels. They arrested me, took me away. I ended up going to jail, going and help. Mind you, I'm still in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm supposed to be on this course. Mm-hmm. And everything that you hear about jail, when they say like you get a free phone call and everything like that, like you legit get a free phone call.
Okay.
You know? And I remember making a call. I didn't know anybody else's numbers. I knew my ex-girlfriend's number back in Detroit. I knew her number by heart. I didn't even know my mom's number by heart.
Okay.
But I knew that she had it. I called her and I was like, hey, look, I know it's been a minute. I'm in jail. Can you call my mom and let her know, like, to post my bond? She was like, fuck you.
Did you have a time limit for this? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yes, 5 minutes.
Okay. Oh, so was that enough time, or did you feel like there's a race to the finish here to have to explain this situation to her?
No. I just was trying to hurry up and get it over with. And she hung up the phone. And I looked over at the cop and I was like, can I just make one more phone call, please? He was like, no, that was it. I was like, I'm cooked. So then they take me into jail. Mind you, I thought like everything that I had heard about jail was gonna happen. So like I'm sitting there like just waiting for like something to happen.
Like some Beyond Scared Straight type of stuff.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, man, that's prison. Holding cell, I was chilling. You know what I mean? Like some guy was talking to me. I was just trying to make everything short. Some guy threw up over there. They finally came, posted my bail, and I immediately let my corporal know. So I was like, hey, Corporal Duran, I got arrested. He's like, you what? I'm like, bro, get my ass chewed over the phone, get back to California, get my ass chewed again. Gunny pulls my mugshot up, and that's what I sent you. And that's me as a Lance Corporal.
Time to pull it up, baby.
So like Gunny pulls up my mugshot because I'm over here like the corporal's like, hey, Thickpen's actually a really good Marine. You know, he probably didn't mean any harm. You know, he didn't. You know, he's really regretting exactly what he did. And he looks up my mugshot, turns it around, and shows Duran and says, do you really think this guy? Do you really think that he regrets what he did? And that's exactly it right there.
Did you contemplate that when you were getting the mugshot? Like, was that the I mean, because usually I don't know mugshot etiquette, but usually don't see people smile. I suppose. I mean, like, did that run through your mind when you got the picture?
So fun fact, Cat Williams actually smiled in his mugshot.
Ah, okay, yeah, so he did do that. I remember that.
Williams smiled in his mugshot. There was a lot of I hate to say it like this, a lot of criminals have smiled in their mugshot.
Yes,
and I knew that this was going to be my first one, and I knew that I was going to get this framed. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not about to sit here looking sad. Like, I was like, I got my own bail money. I can get out of here.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, can I smile? And they were like, yeah. And I smiled in my mugshot.
just
sat there. So then obviously I come back. Needless to say, they wanted to NJP me for that. Didn't have enough because
what, for the mugshot part?
No, they wanted to NJP. No.
Okay.
For going to jail. We're going to jail. But when they found out what happened, they like gave me, I think I got like a negative counseling for that. I got a negative counseling. Okay. Fast forward, like probably like I want to say 6 months later, I would get promoted, start doing good, go to corporal's course. Sergeant Major of my battalion speaks at my corporal's course.
Yeah.
Later that night, I get in trouble and I get into a fight and I got hit with 2 counts of assault and 1 count of Article 134 for drunk and disorderly, and then another one for communicating the threat. I told somebody I was going to beat their ass. And yeah,
what were you doing? Just fighting Marines, or what was the deal?
Fighting people. People. Yeah. The police got called. I went to jail again. Took another mugshot. This time I had to do prints again. Got put in the barracks. Sergeant Major comes. He's like, I just saw you at corporal's course. And I was like, I hear that, Sergeant Major. He was like, did you hear anything? I heard everything. I was like, I just can't control when things like this happen.
How are you going to tell a Marine not to be aggressive? What kind of world do we live in right now?
You know, so...
Like, if they expected Marines to behave, they would not give us a good... Like, they wouldn't give us an award, the good cookie ribbon, for nothing. You know what I mean?
I promise you, like, if they need to start putting us in places that people don't go. Like, they need to send us to, like, Alaska or something. Because I'm telling you, dude, like where bears and stuff are at. You know, like, so we can't get in trouble. But, yeah, I got NJP for that one. That one, like, not the Texas one, but I had to get NJP for the second one.
What is